architectural shingles and 3-tab shingles? Well, today we are going to dive in and talk about the pros and cons of each one of these materials, as well as how they compare to one another. So, let's get into it. And welcome to Roofing 101 YouTube channel. So today we are going to talk about 3-tab shingles versus architectural shingles. Not only that, but we're going to talk about the durability, the lifespan, the cost, and the pros and cons of each one of these materials, as well as the aesthetics. Both 3-tab shingles and architectural shingles are made out of asphalt granules on the outer layer, while as they have fiberglass for their lower layer, or the bottom, or the base, whatever you want to call it. Terminologies, whatever. What is the main difference between these two materials then? Even though they're very similar in composition, architectural shingles are 50% heavier than 3-tab shingles. And this is because they're made out of multiple layers, while as the 3-tab is only made out of one layer. But the primary difference between these two materials is overall the quality, the design, and the installation technique. Why don't we just compare the two? Let's start off with 3-tab shingles. They're called 3-tab due to the design. Basically, it's one sheet of shingle being notched 3 times to give the appearance of it being 3 separate shingles when installed. 3-tab is a fiberglass matte mineral with granules on the top. So, how do they compare to architectural shingles? Architectural shingles are also made from fiberglass matte base with ceramic coated minerals that are embedded in water-resistant asphalt for the upper layer. These shingles tend to be much higher quality than the 3-tab. Durability. The truth of the matter is, 3-tab shingles being a single layer, they aren't as durable. Now, to start off with, 3-tab shingles only have a wind resistance of 60 to 70 miles per hour, simply meaning that if you live in an area with high winds, there is a chance that your shingles could blow off your roof. The other downfall is that this material isn't as flexible as architectural shingles. So imagine an environment where there's a lot of hot and cold, expanding and contracting. Not being as flexible means that they could tear easily, and also during the installation they could actually tear easily because they're just more fragile. The other factor with 3-tab shingles is the installation. When 3-tab shingles are installed, the installation process and technique needs to be incredibly precise. This is simply because if they're not installed correctly and precisely, it will not only affect the lifespan of your roof, but it will actually affect the aesthetics. Because with 3-tab, you'll be able to tell if any one of those isn't done perfectly. Architectural shingles. Architectural shingles are much sturdier and a lot more flexible than 3-tab shingles, simply meaning that it's a lot more resistant to extreme weather. The other thing with architectural shingles is that the installation process is much easier because you do not need to be as precise to give it a beautiful aesthetic as well as it being efficient. The other thing about architectural shingles is that they have a much stronger adhesive glue, and they have more granules on the top surface, meaning that they have extra protection. So, what about wind resistance? Well, when it comes to architectural shingles, they are the winner because they have a wind resistance of 110 to 130 miles per hour. Lifespan. 3-tab shingles have the lowest lifespan out of all the materials. So their lifespan is expected to be between 10 to 20 years. Obviously, take into consideration the environment that you live in. So for instance, if you have a shingle with a lifespan of 25 years, but you live in an area with extreme weather, realistically, those shingles are not going to last that long. They may last between 20 to 15 years, give or take. The other major factor that you have to take into consideration when it comes to the lifespan of your roof is who you hire to install your shingles. Now, I did a ton of videos about this, so check out our YouTube channel for more about this subject. But this is super important because if you hire a contractor who doesn't do a very good job, especially when it comes to 3-tab shingles, you will have to pay for it later on down the track. Don't forget that having regular maintenance to your roof is a key component to extending the life of your roof. The lifespan of architectural shingles is expected between 25 to 30 years. Now, it is said that they can live even longer, considering that you are in the appropriate environment, that you get regular maintenance, and that your shingles are of higher quality and of course that they got installed by a certified and professional roofer. So why is it that 3 tabs don't last as long as architectural shingles? Well, there are many factors that affect the longevity of your roof, and one of those is the UV rays. Now, with architectural shingles, like I mentioned before, they have asphalt granules at the top, and there is this thing called granule loss, which will happen inevitably over time. However, 3 tab shingles are known for this issue, and what basically happens once the granules fade away, it exposes the fiberglass to the elements, and therefore it will damage your roof much quicker. There are several factors that determine the lifetime of a roof. UV ray, debris, excessive temperature shifts, storm damage, lack of ventilation, all of these factors will have an impact on the lifespan of your roof. Now, if you want to know a little bit more about this subject when it comes to granule loss, I highly recommend you check out our video, Improper Asphalt Roof Shingle Installation. This video will actually show you a 3 tab roof that has lost its granules and has had damage. So it'll give you a better idea of what happens to your roof. Cost. Overall, 3 tab roofs are much cheaper than architectural shingles. They are a great alternative if you are on a budget. However, they do need to be repaired and replaced sooner than architectural shingles, so this is something that you need to keep in mind. Warranties. The warranties that come with these shingles are ultimately a reflection of the value of the shingles. So obviously, architectural shingle warranties are much better than 3 tab shingles because they last longer and the quality of the product is obviously better. So generally, 3 tab shingles have a warranty of 10 to 25 years in compared to the architectural shingles, which have a warranty of 25 to 50 years, depending, of course, once again, on the material that you choose, the manufacturer, and the roofer that you hire. All of these have an effect on your warranties. Now, if you want to know a little bit more about warranties, I recommend that you check out our video, Roof Warranty. What are the common reasons why your warranty is denied? Let's just quickly recap and get into the pros and cons of each one of these materials. So let's start off with 3 tab. What are the pros when it comes to 3 tab? Well, the obvious first thing is that they are affordable and they're cheaper than architectural shingles. It's much cheaper to replace or to repair. What about the cons when it comes to 3 tab shingles? Obviously, it has a short lifespan of 10 to 20 years. It's harder to install because it needs to have precise application technique, and of course it has low wind resistance. What about architectural shingles? So let's talk about the pros. So it has a longer lifespan. The material is more flexible and more durable. It's easy to install and it has high wind resistance. Cons. Well, the downfall to architectural shingles, of course, is the price. They cost a little bit more than 3 tab shingles. And of course, the lifespan of your shingle can be affected if it's not installed properly. Aesthetics. So these two materials have a slight difference in appearance. 3 tab shingles are flat and they have a single tab shape and size, while as architectural shingles provide a more dimensional look. For architectural shingles, when it comes to the aesthetics only, the installation does not need to be as precise as the 3 tab shingle. So that's also a great plus. Overall, architectural shingles are the winner when it comes to aesthetics. However, there is absolutely nothing wrong with 3 tab shingles. The main issue here really comes down to whether you want to sell your home or not. Here's the thing about aesthetics. If you go outside and take a look at all your neighbors, if all your neighbors have architectural shingles and you're the only person with a 3 tab shingle, this could actually affect whether you sell your home or not, because your roof is a major part of your home. So that is something that you might want to take into consideration. Finding the right match for your home. So 3 tab shingles are more economical in the short term, and it's a great alternative for rentals or budget homes, while as architectural shingles may be a better choice for high-end homes, as well as for homeowners who value the aesthetics and the longevity over lower initial cost. Here's the thing, if money is not an issue, there are plenty of other materials out there that may be a little bit more durable and a little bit more efficient, especially if you live in an area with extreme weather. Now, there's plenty of options out there, such as concrete tiles, clay tiles, even metal roofs. That's something for you as a homeowner to check out and get more information about. However, architectural shingles are both aesthetically pleasing, and when installed correctly, they are a high performance material and they will last a long time. As always, we recommend that you have your roof inspected every 2 years to prevent any small issues that can turn into major problems down the track. That's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope that this video was informational and educational. Homeowners, if you have had any positive or negative experience when it comes to 3-tab or architectural shingles, did you do the switch from 3-tab to architectural shingles? Please leave us a comment below and let us know about your experience. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Have a great week.
There's not another company that could have done a better job. The other companies, they kind of have to work. You see that. This company, it was not like that. They enjoyed their job and they enjoyed what they were doing. Eye-opening. I would recommend you guys clear across the world, so.
Like I said, the sign can stay up forever. I'll never remove the sign that you have for the company, and I love the entire feeling, the vibe of the company, and your quality care is unbelievable. I can see it today by your
Awesome.
inspection several weeks later, and I can't say enough about you guys, honestly.
That's awesome.
So
That's
I'm
awesome.
very, very happy.
Thank
and
you
I
so
love
much.
my roof, so
Thank you so much.
I can't say enough.
The work was fast. It was completed, like tear off, redone, and clean up all within less than 12 hours. I mean, I don't know that there was anything that could have been done any differently. There's nobody else I'm going to call. I totally expected a 2 to 3 day drawn out thing with having it done. I've never had to go through a roof replacement before in one day. I don't even count the drop off as a day. One day, I was very impressed. If there's anything that ever goes wrong or we have to do any repairs or anything, it's Roofing 101.
With him. What I liked about the crew was they got things done and they stayed busy. The cleanup of the crew they did a great job cleaning it up. I would hire them again. I would recommend them to my friends and family and neighbors.
We went on Home Advisor and looked at the 5-star. Your crews were fabulous.
So if you were to do it all again, would you hire us again to redo it?
Absolutely, absolutely. Got a great crew.
It was a great experience. I felt like I was being treated as a valued customer, and that my purchase was made intelligently. I'd recommend Roofing 101 and Chris to anybody.
Awesome.
No questions.
Thank you for watching. For more videos like this, hit the subscribe button. Ready to book your free inspection? Check the link in the description box for more information.